Welcome back to Cricket for Americans. Nick here.
Gabe, the Night Watchman.
And Gabe, the Night Watchman. And people ask sometimes, what's your name? The Wicketkeeper was the name. I'm just never been like a nickname guy. I mean, Nick is short for Nicholas. That's the closest I do. But Nick, the Night Watchman suits you.
Tell them the story.
Don't even think about telling the story.
I love the story behind the Wicketkeeper. So real quick, when we first started watching cricket, right, before we even knew what the terms like Watchman, Wicketkeeper, we just, they were just, again, names in cricket. Nick and I were watching the very first match right after the pandemic. It was West Indies versus England.
First match too, yeah.
No lie. We probably streamed out of the 5-day match, mind you, there was some rainouts and delays. And it's so funny because you'd be like, now you're a true cricket fan. Suffer through the rain delay. But Nick probably saw 2-3 days of the match and would always go off shortly before a wicket would fall. He would stream for 2-3 hours, and it was like it was a joke at this point. Like, bro, you missed 7 wickets, you went 9 wickets. What's going on? And we started calling him the Wicketkeeper. Like, wickets would not fall when Nick was on. And then finally, and I love that reaction when he's like getting ready to go. I think it was church or vacation. I forgot where you were going. Wife's in the car waiting with the kid. He's like, "Come on, wicket gods! Like, look, I'm risking the worst here. Let's go!" And like the last ball of the over, you got a wicket, and you went nuts. It was super cool, man. But that's the story behind the Wicketkeeper. Nick could not find a wicket. Now he's seen many wickets, even though he's still unlucky. I mean, we call the guy Blitz. You missed what was it, the hat trick forever, and then you got the hat trick. I used to see him regularly.
I missed everything.
You miss everything.
I missed the sixes. I've missed everything. I think you had seen like 3 hat tricks before I finally live streamed my first one, and it was Jimmy Anderson that got me that wicket. I'll post the description or the link up there. You can check out that. I just a little condensed video. Because, yes, they were waiting in the car. I kept saying, one more over, one more over. Now, at the same time, I blame it on myself for being a novice cricket fan because I wasn't used to sitting there for several hours in a test match live streaming. I put 45 minutes in here, an hour there, this or that. Like, I didn't have the stamina, if you know what I'm talking about. But with all that being said, you gotta love our openings, ladies and gentlemen. If you liked our opening, give us a like right away just for that. We're going to go ahead and check out we're going to react for another episode of Cricket Tuesday.
Timestamp 2:49.
Hey.
They always want to know when the video starts. 2:49.
That's pretty late for Cricket Tuesday. I'm not going to lie. Gabe, I gave you the goods. I think back to back or 2 out of 3. I gave you the goods. The wickets be falling. The stumps were being destroyed. The batters were walking back to their mama with their head down. I got to give you the pain, baby. Let them know what we're checking out today.
Oh, today we're going to watch probably one of the most despicable aspects of cricket. Something that drives me crazy. Probably one of the worst. I don't know what drives me crazier. This or when you drop sitters. But it's wickets on a no ball. And you say, how does that happen, Nick? How does a wicket on a no ball happen? Because the first thing when a guy gets bowled out, or if let's say the batter nicks one and the wicketkeeper catches it, first thing you're praying is, check, did not step over the line. First thing you say, did he step over? Was it a no ball?
Fair delivery.
But even on fair delivery, right? Those words you're pining to hear, fair delivery. However, you still can go out, and we've seen it, and that's one of the things you have seen live. I don't know if it's in this video, but Nick, who was the only person we've seen live get out on a no ball? And I loved it so much because you were rooting for this guy at the time and this team.
This will not be on the compilation because these are wickets that were on a no ball. You can only lose your wicket on a no ball if it's a run out. Moeen Ali, how dare you? And for what team? Was it for England? No. Was it for the Golden CSK? No. It was for RCB. It was for the people love, the team people love to stomp on. How dare you? God. And I'm sitting there like, oh, yes, it was a no ball. It doesn't count. And they said, technically in the rule book, technically, you can get out of a run out if you're that much of a buffoon. I'm not calling Moeen Ali a buffoon. I'm saying that was a buffoon move by Moeen Ali. How dare you?
I think the funniest thing was that we were streaming at the time and it was live, and you got caught between saying Moeen Ali and you guys said no. So he's like, Noeen! So like, wait, did you just change his name? Moeen Ali? And it has stuck for ever since. Every time the guy thinks about running, his partner's like, Noeen! Like, don't do it. Don't do it.
He's got that in the background. I mean, honestly, when he came to CSK, the pep talk was easy. I mean, Dhoni was like, I know you're coming from a loser franchise. Don't worry. It's not going to be that. But you were in last place last year. We don't do that 2 years in a row. Don't worry about that. All you got to do is don't even think about running unless you look at me first. But what if you're not my partner? Look at me first. Okay, I got it, MS Dhoni. Just hit those sixes and we'll be good. And that's what he did, for crying out loud.
Bro, no joke. I've seriously seen CSK. Like, it should easily be 2 runs. And they're like, like, dude, like, you know what I mean? They'll hit it like 70, 70 meters is probably a 6 at this point, but they'll hit it all the way to the boundary, and only Moeen Ali can turn that into a single because they're like, Moeen! Just one on it. Every time the call is
probably used it in the practice, the training room. Like, listen, let's watch the tape of Moeen Ali getting run out on a no ball. Do you know where he made his mistake? Does anyone know? Gotham, don't even think about looking at me right there. Anyone know? Huh? Does Guy Quad, you want to try? Or Gutierrez, whatever his name is, do you want to try? Oh, I know what happened. He didn't look at MS Dhoni first. That's the rule right there.
What happened. Come on. And to your point, he always goes for CSK, and great strike rate, but he hit 6s and 4s. I would pay to see Moeen Ali run 3 runs. 3 runs? Listen, first of all, the captains will be losing their minds and the fielders will be laughing like, really? This guy's going to try to take 3? I would pay good money to see Moeen Ali.
He survived this long. He was probably that kid that always ran across the street without looking both ways. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. Thank goodness he survived. But talking about wickets on a no ball. Now, even though I love it because I'm more of the run scoring, when it's for my team, I hate it. Like, really? In tests, you can go 2 days and not get your 10 wickets. Those wickets are valuable. They are currency. And you got one, and it was a no ball, for crying out loud. No ball? No bueno, my friend. That does not work out for me.
And you know, it's funny. When you first told me the video, now I was like, oh, wait. We've seen that plenty of times. And, it's happened so many times. Who's the biggest? For the West Indies, Shannon Gabriel's probably the biggest that I've seen live. Dude, and I love Shannon Gabriel, bro, but time and time again, man, it's like, do you not see the line? I mean, for the love of Pete, it's right there. It's right. It just drives you crazy. But I get it. The idea is to be as close as to that line, without being over, right? You just want that back heel to nip it. And, I remember somebody asked me in the comments, what's the correlation? And I'm assuming it's just like baseball, right? Inches is inches, bro. And from the back of that line, some guys release the ball way behind. They make sure it's a no ball. And then some guys right in front. You would figure from where that line is, right, for the no ball, if you're, let's say, an inch or 2 behind it, or if you got your back foot on the very back of it, you got to be talking about 3 or 4 inches, man. Maybe even more. And that makes a difference, bro. It's a game of inches, just like baseball, bro. Whether you nick it or hit it solid, yes, I guarantee you that pace, that extra little oomph you get from just spinning. That's why they do it. If not, why wouldn't they do it? It gives the batter that little extra time when they're way behind the line. Let us know in the comments if Nick and I are, because I was debating with somebody else online. Is it that it gives the bowler that much advantage if they are as close to that line as possible without quote unquote going over, and it just makes their ball play up? It makes it that much quicker and the timing that much harder for a batsman.
I mean, it's a great question. Let us know in the comment section. I'm not going to say it's easy because these guys, pace bowlers, are running full speed, right? And they have to time that perfectly. But if it was me, I would try to go for the front heel of the shoe, have that be the line, because even if you're gone by 3 inches or wrong, I mean, you can be that wrong, right? You just can't be that wrong. But we're going to find out. We're going to check this out. If you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to let us know what else you want to check out on Cricket Tuesday. And let's go ahead and jump into this. All right, here we go.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's not a no ball.
Wow. That back heel looked like it was plumb on that line.
That's grasping at straws. Yeah, that's grasping at straws right there. Come on.
Wow, destroyed.
And the umpire saw that right away. Oh, that's a beautiful wicket too. Whew. Not so fast.
If they don't show me the replay, I can't.
Yeah,
I'll have it delivered
from the naked eye. Are you kidding me?
It looked good to me, man.
I don't see enough video there.
Yeah,
I need to see better video there.
That's not inconclusive. Here we go. No, bro, that's good. That's a big delivery.
Good. I agree with you. I think that's good.
That
unless there's something we're missing where you got to have like at least like half an inch on the line. I don't know.
As long as I've been watching cricket, as long as your back foot is on that line, you're good.
I really think that's stretching it a bit. Oh, that's another beautiful ball.
Wow. Wahab Riaz to David Warner.
That's a no ball.
Now that's a no ball. That's a clear no ball. That's a no ball if I've ever seen one. Listen, Bill Buckner would have called that a no ball.
Ooh.
And he's acting like he's mad about it.
Crushing. He is mad about it because he knows he just missed it. He knows he just missed it. Oh, yeah, the batter had nothing for that. Oh, these umpires are quick.
Akhtar. I want to see Akhtar's reaction to the no ball because he's an angry dude.
He's an angry dude?
He's over.
Yep. Yeah, because it's interesting because his heel kind of curves towards his toes.
Wow.
If that shoe was a little more straight, he would have been good to go. Oh! He ate him up.
And then he just
one from Riaz.
What,
this
cousin?
Is that same bowler.
Oh, Riaz. Don't tell me it's the same game. Oh, Riaz. And
come on. What do you have to have it behind the line? I'm thinking about in front of the line, right? Maybe that's what it is. You have to have it behind the line starts.
Stokes.
I'm embarrassed not to know the official rule, but maybe you have to have it behind the line starts.
Now, see, he's way over.
Just over it.
I thought you got to have that back heel at least on the line.
That's
what a ball! What a ball!
Yeah.
Who's this? Oh, Zaire Khan to Andrew Simons. Andrew Simons said no. They called it a wide, and to add insult to injury, took another run there. Smart play by Simons.
Billy Bowden. You don't have I think that's Billy Bowden. You don't have a fancy call for the no ball? Come on, man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's way over there.
Sorry, Zaire Khan.
Ooh.
Oh, man. He got caught with his pants down on that one. Yes. Oh, that was too good. That was too good. That would have been me. That would have been what Simmons did. Like, oh man, I lost my wicket. I have a chance here. What's up?
I need you to do me a little favor. This is our research analysis.
Nick, by the way, there's something wrong with the audio. How dare you?
Nick, by the way, is our producer. He's our audio video specialist. He's our researcher.
Do you even have a credit on our credits list?
I just show up, man. I just show up. But I want to see if it's like baseball, see if you can look up the rule, if it's interpretation to the rule. And what I mean by that, in baseball, there's this imaginary strike zone, right? And if you follow the strike zone to the letter, it basically says from the bottom of the letter of your jerseys, basically to your knees. That's a big strike zone. Well, over the years, umpires have taken that and kind of interpreted, well, everybody's strike zone is different because guys are different sizes. Jerseys cut the letters a different size, and put them I forgot what team it was back in the day that, you know, usually the letters used to be like right towards the middle, like right underneath your chest, right there in the heart. And then there was a team, I think it might have been the White Sox at the time. They had their letters, Nick, like at the top of their chest or whatever. So that's one of the reasons they started saying, okay, we're gonna leave it up to the umpire's interpretation, because teams couldn't mess around with the strike zone, moving the letters on the jersey. But is there an official rule where is it a quarter of your foot, your you know, half of, how much behind the line do you have to be, or is it just on the line? Because that's also a rule that's always perplexed me.
So, all right. So I got the official rule, believe it or not.
And before they correct us in the comments, the law.
Let me bring it up.
The law.
All right. So I think this is like the official. This is from the MCC. This is official ruling for a fair delivery. For a delivery to be fair in respect of the feet, the bowler's back foot must land within and not touching the return crease appertaining to his or her started mode of delivery. The bowler's front foot must land with some part of the foot, whether grounded or raised, on the same side of the imaginary line joining the two middle stumps, behind the popping crease. If the bowlers and umpire is not satisfied with all these three conditions have been met, shall call a no ball. If I'm understanding that correctly, which I don't think I am, it sounds almost like they have to have some of it behind that crease line. Not like we thought, like as long as it's on the crease line, even the front edge, you're good to go. But if I understand that correctly, if this is my foot right here, this is my toe, let's say this is the back of my foot. Yeah. If I don't have the back of my foot at least touching some part of the ground before the crease, then it's a no ball. That's where I'm confused, because I always thought as long as it's, what is it? Is it volleyball? If you have it on the line, it's still in. That's what I thought it was. Let us know in the comment section, because that was the ruling. Sometimes the way they word it for someone with a limited intelligence like myself, not going to understand it. But that's the way I understand it, is you have to have it behind the crease, not on the crease.
Nick,
I don't know.
I'll tell you right now. The wording is super suspect, as probably it was intended to be. And I don't know, it's like you said, of our limited knowledge of the game. Maybe it's a metric system, you know, America. I don't know why, but we don't understand, because if the way I interpret the rule is exactly the way you did right now, which means 90% of the deliveries I see are not fair deliveries, because those feet are not behind the crease. We can go back to the video and see ones that they called no balls, and then compare it to other videos where we done where they, you know, same thing. Now some guys finish way behind the line, but most guys finish right on that line. Usually a little bit of the heel is more over or not, but dude, no, that is super sus to me right now. And let us know in the comments. Again, we just got more confused. Now, is it interpretation, kind of like LBW is, right? It's left to umpire's decision, right? And umpire's call. Is the umpire saying now they had this much behind it? Well, no, because the no ball is actually called from up above. Umpires sometimes call them, but for the most part, no balls are called from up above nowadays, right? So it's like a video review. Umpire. So there's got to be, third umpire. There's got to be some kind of actual. Wow, I'm interested. I think the conversation that this has sparked, man. You picked a great video, bro.
Oh, I appreciate that. Check out this image right here. I'm still looking right here. So the yellow they're saying is legitimate. This is according to it's onlycricket.com. The red they're saying is a no ball. Look at this one right here where the heel is on the other side, the bowler's side of the crease. And they're still saying on the popping crease that is a no ball. You see that? So I'm so confused. It's almost like you have to have half of the heel on the line at least.
Okay, but then look at this other yellow one all the way at the top.
And then look at these right here. Look at that. That one's supposed to be a no ball too. Is that because they went to this side? I guess because it went to this side of the line there. But yeah, look at that. No, because that one's way over there too.
And yeah, look at this other one over here. I obviously I don't. Oh, can you see that right there, Nick? Look at that one right there.
This one.
How is
this one?
The second one from the left?
Yeah.
That's a no ball. But then if you look at the second one from the right, what is it? I don't under.
Oh, wow. I see what you're saying. Yeah, this yellow one is either farther than I don't know. Please come to our rescue. Save us from our inability to understand because I just don't get it. Now we're grasping at straws. The same website said there's 16 different types of no balls. Can you imagine being an umpire and thinking of, like, we know like the too high or whatever, but there's 16 different types, for crying out loud. So, you know, maybe that's why the umpires get so much love from our audience, because that's a lot, 16 different types, and that's just one rule. Third umpire, please help. Stuart Broad's dad, are you up there something? Are you paying attention? Oh my gosh. Let us know what you think. Great video to react to. Great conversation, like you said, to have. Help us help you by giving us information. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
That's 6 runs.